Welcome to Mattavara Do All Institute of Technology, the free virtual learning center for everybody. Become an eminent scientist, professor, engineer, innovator in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way. Learn free at any place. Learn free at any time. Learn free at any place. Good luck, learners. Have a good day. This program is brought to you by Mattavara Do All Institute of Technology. This is the free virtual learning center for everybody. Learn almost everything free and become an eminent scientist, professor, engineer, innovator through Zoom virtual meetings, irrespective of geographical location, with or without the need for constant internet connectivity. Register your name for free webinars. How to register your name for free webinars? It is very easy. Please save the mobile number in your mobile and then send your name by WhatsApp, text message, and also send your name by email to x99@yahoo.com. Please spread this message to all your contacts so that somebody in some corner of the world will get some benefit out of this free, virtual, unique, amazing learning opportunity. This is an Atmanirbhar Bharata initiative. Go green, save trees. Good luck, viewers. Have a good day. Thanks to Corona for having made this possible. Efforts will be made to present the information correctly, clearly, and completely in this presentation. However, every keystroke is itself an important source of error, and therefore the end users are required to make use of the information provided here at their own risk, fully knowing their own personal limitations, if any. The study material supplied by the learners is exclusively used wherever possible in the presentations so that the learners will be able to learn from the same study material which they have. However, additional explanations, classroom examples, and exercises will be included as and when required to make the subjects more simpler and easier to learn. The video recording of all sessions will be made available to all participants to enable them to go through the same as many times as required in individual cases to become an expert in the topic covered in the sessions through the link to YouTube, which is also beneficial to all those who could not join the online session for any reason whatsoever. MDAIT or Mattavara Do All Institute of Technology is the free virtual learning center for everybody in both letter and spirit. Kindly excuse, we need donations not in the form of money, but in the form of honest opinions, meaningful suggestions, and constructive criticisms to improve the quality and clarity of presentation of the information made during this session so that they are addressed to the best extent possible during all our future sessions and future programs in the best interest of the learners. एषः पाठः मम सर्वेषां छात्राणां कृते समर्पितः अस्ति ये मां कथं पाठयितुं शिक्षयन्ति स्म. The approximate word-to-word meaning is something like this. Yeshaha means this. Pataha means lesson. Mama means my. Sarvesham means all. Chatranam means students. Krute means for. Samarpitaha means dedicated. Asti means is. Ye means they. Mam means may. Katam means how. Pataitum means teach. Shikshayanti means taught. Smaha, sma means we, were, etc. The approximate translation into English will be something like this. This lesson is dedicated to all my students who taught me how to teach. Yat karoshi tat vadato, yat vadasi tat kuru, yat kartum ichatam tat krutam iti abhileke darshayato. The approximate meaning in Kannada is ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಲು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೀರಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದನ್ನು ದಾಖಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ. In English, the approximate translation reads something like this. Do what you want to do and show in the record that you have done it. In Hindi, the approximate translation is तुम जो करना चाहते हो वह करो और रिकॉर्ड में दिखाओ कि तुमने वह कर लिया है. Please do alert us to any errors discovered in this presentation so that they are addressed appropriately in the best interest of the learners in all our future activities. Kindly send the feedback, including but not limited to honest opinions, meaningful suggestions, and constructive criticisms via email addressed to x99@yahoo.com. With best wishes from Mattavara Dual Institute of Technology, MDAIT. This is the free virtual learning center for everybody. With this background information, let us start learning something new in the today's session. Just enjoy the today's session as much as we do in providing this free, unique, and amazing virtual learning opportunity to everybody. Samskruta or Sanskrit for everybody. We will always use the three monkeys rule. This monkey is keeping its eyes closed using its own hands to see no evil. This monkey is using its finger to close the earlobe so that here no evil is indicated. This monkey is keeping its mouth closed using its own hands so that indicating speak no evil. So this three monkey principle we will use everywhere, including and but not limited to learning Samskruta only. Sarvesham krute Samskrutam. It means Sanskrit for everybody. In Kannada, it means Ellarigu Samskruta. Samskrutam Sarvatra. It means Sanskrit everywhere. Illellu Samskruta in Kannada, approximate translation. Punaha Smaranaha. Smaranaha Punaha. Whether we say Punaha Smaranaha or Smaranaha Punaha, it means one and the same thing, because Samskrita has sufficient flexibility or saulabhya in Kannada so that it is possible to learn the language, writing the words in different order appearing in the written material or spoken information. Remembering again, that is the approximate meaning of punaha smaranam. Now, many places we need counting. For example, if we say repeat this one passage by reading, say 5 times, then we can use our own hand as a counter. You can see that the fingers have God-given markings, making 3 parts of each of these fingers. We will use these locations marked for counting using the tip of the thumb here. So thumb is placed here and we call it as 1. When we move it here, it becomes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then we can start counting from here backwards and go back to the starting point. That gives 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, like that. So once we come from here, 1, 2, 3, go up to 10 here, start here at 11 and come back, it becomes 20. Then continue counting 21, 22, 23, like that, and we come back to this place, it will be 30, then 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Like that, 41, 42 we can count. So 5 times if you go and come back, it will be 100. If you want 108, then from here, 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that, we can use this hand as a counting mechanism for repeating anything like that, particularly where we use something called japa, where same thing is repeated several times. So somebody is there, please.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. So for revision, you can read this what is on the screen, say 3 times. Then we will continue to the next topic.
Yes, sir. Balaha, balo, balaha.
Okay. So how many are there? Only one?
Yes, sir. I'm only the one.
Maybe she will join later, I think. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is this one?
Panchashat. Panchashat.
What is the meaning?
50.
50. Very good, very good. That means you have remembered the numbers.
Numbers, yes.
So Panchashat in Kannada is 50, in English it is 50, in Hindi it is 50. So now this is the word kalo. What is this? Can you give some idea? You have come across this anytime?
No, sir.
So I just wanted to see what will be the meaning of this word kalo in Samskruta. So I found something like about 72 meanings. Then another word like kila. There also I found some 62 different meanings. Then I tried to collect the common meanings given to not only kalo but also kila. And the common meanings for both these words are I have written here in Kannada. So kalu means vastavavagi or
Oh,
ಖಚಿತವಾಗಿ, ಸತ್ಯವಾಗಿ, ನಿಜವಾಗಿ, ವಾಸ್ತವದಲ್ಲಿ.
Khalu means I have seen this word in Bhagavad Gita, sir. Khalu Pandava or something.
ಅದು ಸಂಭವಿಸಿದಂತೆ, ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ, ನಿರ್ವಿವಾದವಾಗಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್. ನೀವು ಹೇಳಬಹುದು, ಹೌದು, ದೃಢವಾಗಿ, ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ, ನಿಖರವಾಗಿ, ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು, ಧನಾತ್ಮಕವಾಗಿ, ನೈಸರ್ಗಿಕವಾಗಿ, ನಿಸ್ಸಂಶಯವಾಗಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂಶಯ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ, ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ, ಪ್ರಶ್ನಾತೀತವಾಗಿ, ನಿಸ್ಸಂದೇಹವಾಗಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲೂ, ಪುರಾತನವಾದ, ಆಪ್ಯಾಯಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅನೌಪಚಾರಿಕ. ನೀವು ಬಾಜಿ ಕಟ್ಟುತ್ತೀರಿ, ನಿನಗೆ ಅರ್ಥವಾಯಿತು, ನಾನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೇನೆ, ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಂತೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಒನ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ a common
all are different meanings, sir.
different meanings for which are common for two words. One is kalu, another is kila. That is why when I joined middle school and English was just introduced, our teacher said you better buy a dictionary and you can learn the meanings of the words not known. So I did purchase. It was 5 rupees at that time with 50 paisa students concession. At 4 rupees 50 paisa, it was Bharadwaja English Kannada Dictionary. It had 45,000 plus words in that one. It was written on the wrapper, and I purchased it, but I never used because of this problem came. See, if I read one word, there will be so many meanings will be there. Which to take? That was the major problem. So I did not use the dictionary afterwards. And in the Deccanal paper, there was in the front page a word a day. An English word, he was keeping one word a day and giving some meaning. And every word was looking strange to me, that we have not come across that word, and I am not using that also. So finally now, you see, I listed all the words I speak in English. It came to 1657 only. And only I am using those words which are simple, easy to understand by everybody, easy to learn, easy to remember, easy to practice in conversations, and easy to convey all the message or information that whatever we want to convey to somebody else. So, and therefore, I do not have much idea of the new word. So, new word comes, it will be again a problem. So, in primary school itself, when the lesson is given, at the end they were writing something called Klishta Padagalu. Then afterwards, they were writing Klishta Padagala Artha. At that time itself, I was of the opinion that this author should not have used the Klishta Pada first of all. He could have directly used the meaning, that is simple words only. Why he is making us to learn Klishta Pada there when its meaning is given separately, like that. Similarly, when we went to high school, in the middle school, there was the topic on Aranya Parva, where this Pandavas go for this to the forest. Vanavasa. So, in high school, the same thing was there in the English text. There, the particular topic was this Dharmaraya sends all his brothers one by one, starting from Sahadeva, Nakula, Arjuna, Bhima, to fetch water for drinking, and they won't come back. So finally he himself started going to that place where it appears to be there was something like a lake. There was Yaksha was the owner. He was not physically visible. So when this person wanted to drink, he said, see, all your younger brothers died because they refused to answer my questions. But if you answer my question, I will make all of them come back to life. So there he was asking, which is faster than the wind? He was telling mind,
Mind.
which is heavier than earth. He says mother, like that. So I was wondering where these fellows went to learn English. It's we are finding it so much difficult to learn English, and where these Pandavas go for learning English. That was the type of a question that came to my mind. So now, now I decided we have to use what is called as 9S principle in learning anything. That is, first 3S is 3S, 3S, 3S. I have made 3 groups. First 3S is simplify, simplify, simplify. Second one is study, study, study. This can be used several times. That is, repeatedly study and trying to repeatedly simplify. Then standardize, standardize, standardize. That means the simplest possible words you have to use, and that is a continuous process. Once it is done, it is not over. If we do that way, we can make the subject in a simple form so that anybody should be able to understand. So that is what I am planning and I am doing. Now, let us see, can you read this one, what is on the screen?
Vidya Ratna Mahadhanam.
Vidya Ratna Mahadhanam. That is what is it written there. What will be the approximate meaning? Can you guess?
The Vidya, this is education, Vidya, what we'll say. That is the great thing. Ratna means great stone. One of the Ratna, wealthy stone.
Dhanam.
Dhanam is the wealth. Wealth.
The approximate meaning. So, why did they say like this? Kim Vidya Ratnam Mahadhanam. So, which can be also written like Vidya Ratnam Mahadhanam Kim. Now you see, we are also using the rules of where Kim is used with something like Anuswara and Kim is used with the half ma at the ending. So the rule is, if the word appears at the end, it will remain as Kim with half ma. But if it is followed by not a Swara Varna, then it will remain in the form of Anuswara. So rule also we are slowly learning step by step. Now, answer for this, why do we call Vidya Dhanam as Mahadhanam? It is not Mahadhanam, it is Mahadhanam. So, Kim where we can use is indicated there. Vidya Ratnam Mahadhanam Kim. Aham Adhyapakaha Kim Vidya Ratnam Mahadhanam. Now we see, here aham is used because it is followed by adhyapakaha. So a is here. Therefore, this form only we will use. Kim, when it is standalone, it will be written like this. If it appears at the end of a sentence, it is written like this. If it is followed by a swara, then that Kim also will come in the same pattern like this. In all other cases, we write like this. So, That is illustrated in this example. So we will try to use what is called technique of pattern recognition. Madari Urusuvikeya Tantra. Pratimana Parichayasya Takanika. That is in Samskruta. Pattern Pahchan ki Takneet. See, this one, Takneet is same in Hindi and Samskruta also. And pattern, some of the translation comes like this, patron it comes. It is not a pay also, it is pi. So, that means when the exact word is not available, we can use the word in the other language as it is spoken. That is the meaning. So, if we do not have a word in a language, we can use this pattern to give that one. We can write that how this word sounds there. Like that it can be done even in Samskruta also. That is how step by step you can learn. So here, example our Hindi teacher gave. So, how to introduce Hindi in the official correspondence? He said, keep the file funding. He is writing now. For some reason, either the concerned officer is on leave or some clarification is required. He says, instead of writing, keep the file pending, he will say, file pending rakde. So, with practice, somebody one may say, instead of writing file pending rakde, he may say, write it as file ruk rakde. Like that, gradually, word by word, they can write it in Hindi. Finally, it can be in Hindi like that. You are able to follow? Like that,
Yes, sir.
even in learning Samskrita also, not necessarily we are 100% perfect. And we don't want to go for next word unless it is clear. Not like that. Simply start whatever appears printed in the book. There may be printing mistakes, etc. like that. Doesn't matter. When you keep on learning slowly, we will understand why certain things are written in a particular way, why it is not written in some other way like that. So that way, we will be able to learn easily, quickly, effortlessly, and without any discontinuity. Vidyaratnam Mahadhanam means in Kannada, Vidyaratna Dodda Sampatto. Vidyaratna is a great treasure. Vidyaratna एक महान निधि है. That is what is in Hindi approximately. Now, can you read this one? What is in the screen?
ज्ञानति विविर्भाज्यते नैव चरो नापि न नेयते दाने नैव क्षायं यति विद्यारत्नं महाधनम्.
What is the approximate meaning? You can read 3 times if you want, because if you read
Yes,
the first
sir.
time it is difficult, second time slightly better, third time it will be much more easier, like that.
Yes, sir.
You can read it 3 times.
ज्ञानति विविर्भाज्यते नैव चरो नापि न नेयते दाने नैव क्षयं यति विद्यारत्नं महाधनम्.
Repeat it 2 more times.
ज्ञानति विविर्भाज्यते नैव चोरनापि न नेयते दाने नैव क्षयं यति विद्यारत्नं महाधनम्.
Okay. It is something like this. Ah. Yeah.
ज्ञानति भिविर्भाज्यते नैव चोरनापि न नेयते दाने नैव क्षयं यति विद्यारत्नं महाधनं.
Yeah. So something else we have already heard, it will be in our mind. So we will not read what we see, but we read what we want, what we like that. So approximately it can be something like this. Gnanati birvi bhajyate. Birvi. So this one is that R, this hook.
Okay.
Birvi bhajyate. Naiva. Chore. This is cho. Chore napi na neyate. Dane naima kshayam yati. Vidya Ratnam Mahadanam. This is something called as a Sukta in Samskruta.
Okay,
Now, slight variations may be there. It is because of the printing errors or the method of writing like that. In Kannada, it can be like this. Gnati birvi bhajyate naima chorenapi na niyate dane naima kshayam yate Vidya Ratnam Mahadanam. Like that.
Yes, sir.
It can be like this also. You can read this.
ज्ञातिभिर्विभाज्यते नैव चोरेणापि न नीयते दाने नैव क्षयं याति विद्यारत्नं महाधनम्.
Like that. So you can read this also.
Jnanati you said, but here
Jnanati birvi bhajyate naima chore napi naneyate dane naima kshayam yate Vidya Ratnam Mahadanam. You can read it 3 times if you want.
Yes, sir. ज्ञानतिभिर्विभाजते वाज्यते नैव भाज्यते नैव चोरनापि न नेयते दाने नैव क्षयं यति विद्यारत्नं महाधनम्. ज्ञानतिभिर्भाज्यते नैव चोरनापि न नेयते दाने नैव क्षयं यति विद्यारत्नं महाधनम्.
Actually here this first line you can read it full. See gnanati birvi bhajyate naima chore napi nanayate dane naima kshayam yate Vidya Ratnam Mahadanam. Like that. Line by line only.
ज्ञानति विभिर्भाज्यते नैव
birvi.
Okay. ज्ञानति भिर्विभाज्यते नैव
Correct.
चोरेणापि न नेयते दाने नैव क्षयं यति विद्यारत्नं महाधनम्.
You can read it once more.
ज्ञानति भिर्विभाज्यते नैव चोरेणापि न नेयते दाने नैव क्षयं यति विद्यारत्नं महाधनम्.
Very good. Now, approximating in Kannada, meaning in Kannada is ಜ್ಞಾನವೆಂಬ ಮಹಾಸಂಪತ್ತು ಸಂಬಂಧಿಕರ ನಡುವೆ ಹಂಚಲಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. That means, suppose the parent has an enormous amount of knowledge by virtue of study and experience that cannot be divided equally among sons and daughters of the family. ಹಂಚಲಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಥವಾ ಕಳ್ಳರಿಂದಲೂ ಕದಿಯಲಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಥವಾ ಅರ್ಹರಿಗೆ ದಾನ ಮಾಡುವುದರಿಂದಲೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. That means, more you give, more it will come back. That means, if we start teaching a subject, we will learn more and more because every student will be different. it is necessary to give different examples, classroom examples, for making everybody to understand the subject. Only one simple example will not be sufficient. So therefore, the teacher has to search for what are the alternative examples we can give, so that everybody will be able to understand. That way he will learn more and more. That is why it is called as Vidya Ratnam Mahadhanam.
Mahadhanam, yeah.
Yeah. So it cannot be divided or shared or parted with to the members of the family also. Even thieves cannot steal it, or by giving dana, that means making it available for others, it will never come down, it will only increase. In English, the approximate translation can be like this: the jewel of knowledge is the great wealth which cannot be divided even among one's relatives, nor it can be taken away by thieves, nor does it diminish when donated to those who are eligible. So this is something like it will never become less by keeping on giving. So this one, maybe you might have heard some stories. You know about something about Yudhishthira, about this Dana?
Yes, sir.
Yudhishthira,
That Yaksha Prashni only he has given that.
no, not that one. Yudhishthira did Rajasoya Yaga.
Yes, sir.
And in that Rajasoya Yaga, in the beginning, they will send a horse along with some protectors, which will go to all neighboring countries. And there, the kings are supposed to give something like kappa. That
Yes,
means
sir.
something to be given to the king, thinking that he is a great person. Otherwise, those who don't want to give can fight with him and win that kingdom or lose the kingdom, like that.
Mhm. Yes.
So, when he sent the horse to different places, most of the places, yes, they were heard of Yudhishthira Pandavas, so they gave plenty of money in terms of different things like gold, this thing, ornaments, and other things like that, and money also like that. Now, Yudhishthira, after the Kurukshetra war, he had something like unlimited amount of this wealth. So he started giving to those whoever come there and ask for. He kept on giving, and one day he got a doubt that if I continue like this, if it becomes zero, then what to do?
Oh, okay.
So Krishna learned that Yudhishthira is thinking this way. So he said, I will take you to some other person. I'm going to visit someone. You can accompany me. Then he took him to, probably it is Bali Chakravarti.
Oh,
And there Bali Chakravarti says, see, you are coming to me, it is okay. But why did you bring this useless person? That is, he uses the word Murka along with you to see me. So Yudhishthira got upset. Then Krishna said, no, we were talking about giving this dana to different people. So Bal Chakravarti said, I am doing only one day in the year, not every day. And I will send messengers to each and every house in complete our kingdom, asking them, today the king is giving many things. You come and take. And nobody is coming to take it. You see? Then
okay.
he understood the giving of this. So in this case, only those who are coming, he was giving, but he was sending people to every house, telling that today king is giving free many things. Please come and collect. But nobody was coming to him, even if it was one day in the year. See, that means who is a big donor like that? So then Yudhishthira realized I should have not kept the account of if I give daily, in how many days it will become zero, like that. So that was one story. So in Hindi, approximate translation is ज्ञान रत्न वह महान धन है जो ना तो किसी के बंधुओं में बंटता है, ना चोर छीन लेता है, और ना दान करने से घटता है. Approximate meaning something like that.
That should be बांटता है ना.
Huh?
बांटता है.
बंटता.
बांट. It should be
maybe because whatever is given
बांटना
we are reading.
is the kriya pada over there. बांटना.
No, this is Hindi.
That's what. आपको बांट के खाना है, means you have to share and eat.
Mistake may be there because I am taking whatever is available in the sources. So
Yes,
it is unedited. So our purpose is to take whatever is there and read it, use it. Later on a stage where we can check whether this is the right way of writing, right way of speaking, right way of reading, etc. And we can correct one by one, just like that. File, keep the file pending. File pending, rakh de. File, ruk rakh de. Now, what should we use for the word file? You can take it as a homework and find out what a file can be named in Hindi.
Okay, sir. Daftar, sometimes daftar they will use.
Daftar is office.
Office. Okay.
No, it is not simple. You have to find out by the different sources and what could be the Hindi word for that. So, this is, you can read this one.
व्याघ्रः मांसं खादति. Mamsam.
What is the meaning here approximately?
Vyaghra means ಹುಲಿ ಮಾಂಸವನ್ನು ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತದೆ.
Like that we can tell.
Now here ಮಾಂಸವನ್ನು ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು.
Now there are some simple rules. I call them simple rules. Not only here, everywhere I will make my own rules and call them as simple rules because we want to make it simple. Now, mamsaha means meat. So, if you want to say mamsavanno, then mamsaha will be changed to mamsam, like this way.
Okay.
So, mamsaha is meat. Mamsam written this way is mamsavanno. That is, vanno is added here. But it is written here depending on the rules of which letter follows this particular word. So, this word can be written like this here because it is followed by that Vyanjana, not Swaravarna. You are able to follow? So,
yes, sir.
But mamsaha, mamsam written this way, mamsam written this way, everything is mamsa only. Meaning is the same. But requirement of grammar selects in a particular form to be added here. So, Vyagraha, mamsaha, kadati, like that. But mamsaha, we want to say it is eating that one. That is, in Kannada, mamsa means mamsa vanno, like that. So then The Mamsaha will be changed to this one, which becomes like this because of the rules of formation of the sentence, where this Anuswara Varna is followed by a other than Swara Varna. So, other than Swara Varna, anything comes, we will remove this half ma and put it the dot there. That is the idea. Now read this one.
Shishuhu. Shishuhu.
So here this is a typing mistake. It should come something like this.
Shishu.
But no, this Anuswara is there, that one. So it should come there 2 dots. So, but anyway, we will read like this only. Even if it is written like this, we read like this. So I have taken as it is, whatever is there in the literature, same thing I have put. So, Shishuho Kim Pashyati.
Yeah.
That is what was there. So,
Shishuhu.
the answer is something like Shishuho Kridanakam Pashyati. Now, what is Kridanakam? Any rough idea? So, any that is the playing objects.
Sports,
In Kannada, they call it as Atada Samano.
Okay.
Things
used to
play by the toys used by the children. Now, Kridanakam and Kridanakam, and you can see that. So, Kridanakam will become like this because of the rule used for writing the word, knowing which is the first letter of the subsequent word that follows this Kridanakam. If we write this one here, we look here, what is the starting word? If it is not Swaravarna, instead of writing like this, we write like this. It will be written there. That is used there.
It is in first form as Kridanakaha, sir.
No, here again there is a problem like this, when there is like kaha, in Samskruta, there is some peculiar type of understanding we have to make. Wherever this dot is used, then that word is called as masculine.
Okay.
It is not by the meaning. It is by appearance of the pattern of the letters. Similarly, this one, the toys, is called as Nupumsakalinga or neuter gender. Okay. So, neuter genders are identified by the half letter at the end. You are able to follow?
Yes, sir.
If these 2 dots are there in any word, like Vrukshaha, Vrukshaha is called as Pullinga. But Kridanakam means that is called Napumsakalinga. That means there is no Kridanakaha.
Okay.
Similarly, Sita means there is no this one. So it is called feminine. Like that. The rules are peculiar. In Hindi also like that. When I was talking to one of my friend who purchased a Maruti 800 car at that time, which came first, I asked him how much kilometer it gives. He was telling, she gives me 17 kilometer per liter. He is a North Indian. So North India, this confusion about the masculine gender, feminine gender.
Gadi is the female.
And in Hindi, it seems there is no Napumsakalinga, they say. I don't know, we have not studied much of Hindi, but we have working knowledge of Hindi. So, there, mage is called as a feminine gender. He says, she is beautiful, he says, table. Table, how is this table means? He says, she is beautiful. Because he is a Hindi man, So in Hindi, he knows which is masculine, which is feminine, and there are no Napumsakalinga in Hindi. So that way, here also, here all are there, but it is not based on the actual meaning, but the way the words appear. If any word appears with two dots like this, that is called as masculine. If anything has got a, e like that, that is feminine. Anything ends with half ma, it is neutral gender or that napumsakalinga, like that. So this comes for two things. One is like that example of mamsaha and mamsam. Second one, it is already in this form. But should we use like this or like this? It depends on whether any following word is there or not. If there is no word following, it will remain like this. If it is a single one, it remains like this. If it is followed by other than Swaravarna, then it will change. If it is followed by a Swaravarna, it won't change. It will remain like this only, it will come there, like that. So you can see, read this one.
शिशुः किं पश्यति
Shishyah.
पृच्छति sorry see my words
Shishyah.
शिष्यः किं पृच्छति शिष्यः प्रश्नं पृच्छति प्रश्नं प्रश्नः.
See, here prashnaha is something like masculine. Prashnayannu. To say that this prashnam form is used. Now, it is used either like this or like this, depending on where it is appearing in the sentence. See here, this kim is not using the half ma because of the letter that follows in the word next to kim. You are able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Now, here, this prashnam, here, this is actually wrong. It will be something like this, because the rule it is not following there, like that. So this one should come here. Okay, read this one.
Janaha, janam, janam.
Now janaha by itself is plural, but something like jana, janaro, janarano means it would be written like this, but whether it is written like this or like that depends on where the word appears in the sentence. What about this? Read this one.
Balakaha, balakam. Prasadaha, prasadam.
So here balakano, balakananno, vanno, like that, prasada vanno, like that, then that will be written like this. So this will become like this, balakananno, prasada vanno, like that. Prasadani ge, balakani ge, that type also they will say, they will use this form. But whether you use or not, it depends on where it comes in the sentence. You can read this one.
Simhaha, simham. Ganeshaha, ganesham. Tandulam, tandulaha.
You have any idea of approximate meaning in English or Kannada?
No, sir.
Huh?
Simha means, yeah, simhaha means I know.
Lion.
Simhaha, ಸಿಂಹವು ಸಿಂಹವನ್ನು,
ಹಾಂ
ಗಣೇಶನು ಗಣೇಶನನ್ನು,
ಅನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಗಣೇಶನಿಗೆ, ಸಿಂಹಕ್ಕೆ,
ಓಕೆ.
like that also it comes. What is tandulam?
Tandulam, I don't know.
Tandula, it is rice.
Tandula.
Rice, akki in Samskruta is called as tandulam.
Okay.
What about this?
Anujah anujam, Vinayakah vinayakam, Anandah anandam.
Can you give the rough meaning in Kannada or English?
Annanu annanige,
like that.
Vinayakanu vinayakanige, Ananda anandakke.
So ಇಲ್ಲಿ Anandah may be a name of
Boy
a person also.
There Anandanige.
Name of a person also can be Ananda, like that. Otherwise, in general, it means happiness also.
Rajakah rajakam, Agrajah agrajam.
What is Rajakah?
Belli. Belli.
Rajakah is a tailor.
Oh, sorry.
Rajakah is tailor. Now you can read this one.
सायं प्रातः, रात्रि श्वः, परश्वः, दिवा, मध्याह्ने, अद्य, ह्यः, त्वं कुत्र सदैव प्रातः गच्छसि? त्वं कुत्र सर्वदा प्रातः गच्छसि? सः सायम् उद्यानं गच्छामि. अद्य अहं पाठशालां न गच्छामि. त्वम् अद्य पाठशालां गच्छसि. किं त्वं मध्याह्ने कुत्र गच्छसि? अहं मध्याह्ने ग्रामं गच्छामि. सः दिवानगरं गच्छति. अहं रात्रौ गृहं गच्छामि. त्वं यत्र रात्रौ गच्छसि तत्र सः प्रातः गच्छति. तत्र अहं दिवा गच्छामि.
Very good. What about this one?
यदि तर्हि गमिष्यति. यथा तथा कथं गमिष्यामि. जलन्धरनगरं, हरिद्वारनगरं. यदि त्वं जलन्धरनगरं श्वः गच्छसि तर्हि अहं हरिद्वारं परश्वः गमिष्यामि. यदि त्वं गमिष्यसि तदा अहं गमिष्यामि. यदि त्वं न गमिष्यसि तर्हि अहं न गमिष्यामि. सः हरिद्वारं श्वः गमिष्यति. सः श्वः प्रातः जलन्धरनगरं गमिष्यति. यत्र सः श्वः गमिष्यति तत्र अहं परश्वः गमिष्यामि. त्वं परश्वः ग्रामं गमिष्यति. किं न अहम् अद्य सायं ग्रामं गमिष्यति. किं न अहम् अद्य सायं नगरं गमिष्यामि. तथा त्वं गच्छसि तथा सः गच्छति.
Very good. This one.
कर्तम् तत्र सः श्वः न गमिष्यति, सः तत्र श्वः गमिष्यति, सः सायम् उद्यानं न गच्छति, कः मध्याह्ने पाठशालां न गच्छति, अहं रात्रि नगरं न
रात्रौ
गच्छामि, रात्रौ नगरं न गच्छामि, कः तत्र दिवा न गच्छति, त्वं श्वः जलन्धरं न गमिष्यसि
गमिष्यसि
किं यथा त्वं न गच्छसि तथा सः न गच्छति, कथं सः न गच्छति, सः रात्रौ कुत्र कुत्र न गमिष्यति, यत्र यत्र त्वं गमिष्यसि तत्र तत्र सः न गमिष्यति, गम् आगम गच्छति गच्छसि गच्छामि गमिष्यति गमिष्यसि आगमिष्यसि गमिष्यामि आगच्छति आगच्छसि आगच्छामि आगमिष्यामि आगमिष्यसि आगमिष्यसि आगमिष्यति अपि नहि च औषधालयं वनं कूपम्.
Very good. This one.
यदा त्वं वनं गमिष्यसि तदा अहम् अपि आगमिष्यामि, यदा तत्र सः आगमिष्यति तदा तत्र त्वं न आगमिष्यति, किम् अहं प्रातः गमिष्यामि, सायं च आगमिष्यामि, कदा त्वं तत्र गमिष्यसि अहं मध्याह्ने तत्र गमिष्यामि, यदि त्वं गमिष्यसि सः अपि न आगमिष्यति, भक्षयति भक्षयसि भक्षयामि, अन्नं फलं मोदकं भक्षयिष्यति इष्यसि भक्षयिष्यामि, ओदनं मुदुगोदनं आम्रं सह अन्नं भक्षयति, त्वं मोदकं भक्षयसि अहं फलं खादयामि, सः ओदनं भक्षयिष्यति.
Very good. So here we have seen something like earlier, gacchasi, gacchati, gacchami, like that. So similar pattern is there. Gamishyasi, gamishyati, gamishyami. Now, for those words, if you add a here, it becomes agamishyati, agamishyasi, agamishyati, agamishyami, like that. So, gamishyati means, all these words mean same thing only. Gamishyati means going, agamishyati means coming, like that. So, we can observe the pattern here. See, agamishyami. There will be gamishyami somewhere.
Yes.
Here.
Gamishyami.
There is gamishyati here. There is agamishyati here. So, when saha is there, we will use agamishyati. Similarly, there will be tvam somewhere. If it is there, then we will use.
Yeah, next line, upper lines.
Agamishyasi we will use.
Yes.
Here. Agamish. Oh, this is wrong. This
Down, down. That one.
No, this is gamishyasi. I am looking for agamishyasi. So, actually here, this one should be changed to C, because tvam is there. Tvam means This is ending is C, not C. If it is Saha, then it is that T. You're able to follow?
Yes, sir.
So, Saha, Tvam, Aham. These are the three words that we are using. When Aham comes, the ending with will be me, like this. Bhakshayishyami comes when Aham is there. This comes when Tvam is there. This comes when Saha is there. So, Bhakshayati, Bhakshayasi, Bhakshayami. So, like that, Kadai, Kadati, Kadasi, Kadayami, like that. So, those words will come. So, Saha, therefore, it will be ending with T here. Bhakshayishyati. So, what he is eating is this one, Odanam.
Odanam means eating, sir.
Odanam means it is rice only, cooked rice.
Okay.
You can read this one.
Tvam Amram Bhakshayishyasi Aham Mrudugodanam Bhakshayishyami. Yadi saha vanam ratah gamishyati tarhi amram bhakshayishyati. Aham tatra gamishyami phalam cha bhakshayishyami. Saha graham gamishyati modakam cha bhakshayishyati. Kim saha annam bhakshayishyati tatha tatra aham amram bhakshayishyami. Tatha saha odanam bhakshayishyati.
So here what we have to importantly see is when Saha is there, this ending will be C, like that. So
Yes,
when there is Tvam here, its ending will be C. When there is Aham, it will be this me. So all these words will have similar pattern. Gacchati, gacchasi, gacchami. That pattern they will follow. So that is what learned here. Meaning we will learn. This is just I have taken whatever students have written somewhere. So it may contain some typing errors or different forms like that. It is possible. So yesterday I was reading another homework given by student. There he has written what is on the table. The question was, the answer was मेज पर लेखनी है, like that. But here written मेज पर पुस्तक है is written. So in the mind you want to write something, answer is there, but if some thinking is there, the hand will write on its own. See, hand has got its local memory. You know the printers, electrical printers, computer printers.
Yes,
you have
sir.
idea? So computer
yes,
printers have their own some memory.
Auto
No,
typing is there.
No, they have some memory there. Computer computer has got some memory. Printer has got a small memory. What computer will do is, it will not send one letter at a time. It will send something. So that will be loaded to the printer memory and it will keep on typing. Because sending the message is electronic, it is faster. Typing character by character at a print, it will be slower. So printer has its own memory, so that it will receive something more by the time it prints the some portion of the matter, like that. So hand also like that. when we are writing, mind will be faster and hand is peripheral device. Mind is CPU. Sometimes we may get a doubt about spelling of a particular word. Now, if you try to write by hand will write correctly many times. So that is why some people will know they will write using finger in the air. Did you observe anybody like that?
Yes, sir. Simply they thought of writing like this or like that. If they
when they get
scratch also, there won't be any.
when they
Literally
got a
mistakes.
doubt about the spelling of a particular word, then they will try to write on the air
In the air, yes.
by using hand finger, and it will get. Then they will write. So sometimes not doing that also. If we give the freedom to hand, it will write the correct spelling because it has been trained by repeatedly writing several times. I like that. So that is what happens here. Something they want to write, if they delay, that microsecond has gone, so the next word will come there, like that. So you can read this.
यदा त्वं वनं गमिष्यसि तदा अहम् अपि आगमिष्यामि यदा तत्र सः गमिष्यति तदा तत्र त्वं न आगमिष्यति किम् अहं प्रातः गमिष्यामि सायं च आगमिष्यामि कदा त्वं गमिष्यसि अहं मध्याह्ने तत्र गमिष्यामि यदि त्वं गमिष्यसि सः अपि न आगमिष्यति भक्षयसि भक्षयामि अन्नं फलं मोदकं भक्षयिष्यामि मोदकं ओदनं मृदुगोदनम् आम्रं सः अन्नं भक्षयति त्वं मोदकं भक्षयसि अहं फलं खादयामि सः ओदनं भक्षयिष्यति.
So this passage is written by some student learning Samskruta. See here, maybe you have come across this question and answer, asked in an exam. It was in Kannada paper. It was something like this. ಭೀಮನು ದುರ್ಯೋಧನನನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಯಿಸಿದನು? ಒಂದು ಪುಟಕ್ಕೆ ಮೀರದಂತೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ.
I have heard this joke.
You have heard this?
Yes, sir. Guddi.
Ah.
One full page he has written Guddi, then Konnanu.
Like that. So, whatever they write, it is right or wrong, doesn't matter. But for us, we are trying to understand here, when Saha is there, which word is to be used? When Tvam is there, which word is to be used? When Aham is there, what is to be used? Although meanings of all the words are one and the same, there is no difference. So, Gamishyasi, Gamishyati, Gamishyami means the same thing. Agamishyasi, Agamishyati, Agamishyami, they mean the same thing. So, can you find any mistake in this passage?
Yes, sir. Tvam na agamishyati, they have written in second line.
The C,
that should be
C there, like yes, that. Sir. So, if you understand the basic principle like that, even if mistake is done by either the experts, we will be able to identify. That is why, see, this other one example I gave. That is, there is a pen on the table. So, Lekane is translating into Kannada as Pustaka, like that. So, sometimes by overlapping mistakes, that speed of thinking, it can happen. Yeah, you can read this.
त्वम् आम्रं भक्षयिष्यसि अहं मुदुगोदनं भक्षयिष्यामि यदि सः वनं रातः गमिष्यति तर्हि आम्रं भक्षयिष्यति अहं तत्र गमिष्यामि
So
फलं
here
च
you say, here there is a short line.
मृदुगोदनं.
So it is Mrudu Godana. There is a short line here. It is for Ra.
Yes, sir.
So it is Mrudu Godana.
मृदुगोदनं भक्षयिष्यामि यदि सः वनं रातः गमिष्यति तर्हि आम्रं भक्षयिष्यति अहं तत्र गमिष्यामि फलं च भक्षयिष्यामि सः गृहं गमिष्यति मोदकं च भक्षयिष्यति किं सः अन्नं भक्षयिष्यति तत्र अहम् आम्रं भक्षयिष्यामि तथा सः ओदनं भक्षयिष्यति.
Okay, good. This one.
सः त्वम् अहं गच्छति गच्छसि गच्छामि सः गच्छति त्वं गच्छसि अहं गच्छामि कुत्र यत्र अत्र तत्र सर्वत्र किं त्वं कुत्र गच्छसि यत्र सः गच्छति अहं तत्र गच्छामि सः कुत्र गच्छति यत्र अहं गच्छामि त्वं सर्वत्र गच्छसि किं सः गच्छति सः गच्छति किं सः गच्छति सः गच्छति किं सः कुत्र गच्छति यत्र त्वं गच्छसि किम् अहं सर्वत्र गच्छामि न अस्ति कः नास्ति अहं न गच्छामि त्वं न गच्छसि सः न गच्छति अहं तत्र न गच्छामि.
Here generally this kim is used at the end.
Okay.
So that will be one sentence. Kim. So for example here there is kim. That means it is the last word in the sentence. So Tvam gacchasi kim. It can be from here also. Putra saha putra gacchati yatra tvam gacchasi. That is one. Tvam gacchasi kim. Why are you going like that? Aham sarvatra gacchami. I am going everywhere. Na means negative, opposite. So na asti means not. Asti is. In Kannada it is ide athava agide, like that. Asti. So it is sometimes used, sometimes it is not used. So generally kim is used at the end. So that can be used to identify end of the sentence also here. Yeah, you can read this one.
त्वं सर्वत्र न गच्छसि किं सः न गच्छति यत्र त्वं न गच्छसि त्वं न गच्छसि किम् अहं सर्वत्र न गच्छामि कः तत्र गच्छति कः सर्वत्र गच्छति तत्र कः न गच्छति कः सर्वत्र न गच्छति कः तत्र अस्ति तत्र कः अस्ति अस्ति कः तत्र गृहं नगरं ग्रामम् आपणं पाठशालाम् उद्यानं त्वं कुत्र गच्छसि अहं गृहं गच्छामि सः कुत्र गच्छति सः ग्रामं गच्छति त्वं पाठशालां गच्छसि किं सः उद्यानं गच्छसि किं सः ग्रामं गच्छति किं त्वम् आपणं गच्छसि तत्र त्वं गच्छसि तत्र अहं गच्छामि.
Okay. So maybe we will stop here. Tomorrow is what day?
Monday, sir.
Monday. What is the date Monday?
8th July.
8th means okay, no problem. So tomorrow, Monday, we can continue at 10 o'clock. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I sent the link early, but yesterday I was busy, I forgotten, and so morning I sent. Maybe some people might have not got up from the bed last possible. Anybody is there now? Nobody is there?
No, sir.
Okay. So we'll meet tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
I want to write these paragraphs. Do I correct and write, or do I write as it is?
Just here, this I have given only to learn
and practice.
Reading practice only, so that the words when they come in our sentences, they will not look like strange words.
Okay.
That way. So next we will continue from here. Actually, we did this earlier, and the other day there was power failure, so we could not continue.
Yes, sir.
So today, by luckily, it has not happened. So after 10 minutes, it is problem. Sometimes these people switch off the power and they may not be able to use. So plus I have added something in the beginning extra, so that we are learning something new, words and sentences. Plus going through this for reading practice. Next we will continue from here. Okay. Plus we will add something new also. Something new every time we add, revise something old and go through. So whatever you can write and practice, you please write that one, because unless we write, we will not be able to learn. See, speaking here it is happening. So gradually we are improving on speaking, because some words, see, beginning, what happens, we have to go letter by letter and see and reading. Afterwards, the pattern of the word we see, immediately we will read without going through every word. Like that, when the sentence is there, without reading the sentence also, we will give the meaning. It will happen because of more familiarity with the words and sentences, like that. So speaking is there, reading is there, listening is also there. So only writing only is the item which is missing. So that you
one
have
more
to
question,
do.
Sir. What is the meaning? One more question I have. What is the meaning of Mrudu Godanam means?
Mrudu Godanam is something like idli.
Okay.
Something like idli.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So you try to write this and practice, so that even if we do copywriting also, it is okay, because we will learn. See, olden days, there was what is called as copybook, and I don't know whether it is available today, where first line was printed using a bold letter. Second line is also printed with the same sentence, but it was in dots, so that people can practice writing, tracing that dots. Then below that there will be empty lines where we have to write on our own without the guidance of the dots, like that. So the purpose is to learn how to write the different words. And now, if you want to write in the exam, the speed of writing matters. If you write quickly, taking less time, we will have more time to answer more questions in the examination hall. If you
Okay.
take, say, 1 hour to answer one question, then we will have to say after coming from the exam, we knew everything, but time was insufficient to write. So, if we practice writing faster, you will be able to answer more questions because every minute saved in answering a question, you can use it for answering another question. In fact, in all examinations I wrote, I never wrote less than 67 pages, whether it is short or long. In fact, there was one question in engineering, there it was like write an essay on corrosion. You know, I
Okay, sir.
wrote one book full, 16 pages. Then
Okay.
I could have written whole day about the subject. But then I thought, okay, let me stop here and try to attend the next question like that. So irrespective of the question paper, the answer I wrote was not less than 67 pages in any exam. And that invigilators, when you ask additional sheet, they were telling first you tag it, then only write, because they want to take the book away as soon as the bell rings, and we don't have to wait till we tag the thing like that. So all that we are doing and writing up to the last moment that when he comes and takes the book. So I have kept a count and it was never less than 67 pages like that. So if we write again and practice, the speed will come. And when the speed will come, we have to also maintain the neatness. Otherwise, it should be what we write. If we can read, it is not sufficient. Somebody else should be able to read and understand. That is why writing neatly, which takes more time, and speed writing will increase the chances of scoring marks in the exam, because you can answer more questions than what you can otherwise answer. So we have to satisfy both the requirements. So this we cannot do practicing in exam hall. So that has to be done now. So therefore, I want you to write as many times as you wish, so that you will improve the handwriting and also the speed of writing. Once we become familiar with the words and the writing process and which letter should go where, etc., like that, when making the compound sentences with a compound combination of the letters, the words which are made like that, then it will be useful any day. So that is why I want you to practice that as a homework.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Okay, so we'll stop here today and continue tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I will send the link earlier itself. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Punarmilamah.
Mila Vaha. When two people are there, two people means Mila
Punarmilamah.
Vaha. Three or more, Mila Maha. Okay,
Okay. Thank you,
thank
sir.
you. So this program brought to you by Matavara Dual Institute of Technology, which is the free virtual learning center for everybody. Become an eminent scientist, professor, engineer, innovator in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way. Learn free at any time. Learn free at any place. Learn free at any pace. This is an Atmanirbhar Bharata initiative. Thanks to Corona for having made this possible.